quick look at what the markets are up to, and we've slipped off quite a bit from the day's high. In fact, it's now, I think, hovering near the day's low with just a very small gain left of 0.14% for the Nifty 50. So it's a dip of more than 100 points, I think, for the Nifty 50 from the high point of the day. And the SENSEX as well has slipped once again below 37,000. 36,595 is where it's trading at. Absolutely flat. In fact, just about edging towards the red as we speak, as you can see on your screens on an intraday basis. The Nifty is still managing to hold out, but the SENSEX, and I think it looks like the Nifty as well will give up and reverse gains completely and ebb into the red. But of course, today the big heavyweight is Reliance Industries, and that's, I think, something that may be supporting the markets. Though, mind you, today that stock as well on an intraday basis is gaining around 2% odd. But on the intraday charts, look at it. It's clearly not the stock that's causing this dip that we're witnessing in the equity markets, or rather in the benchmark indices. Reliance Industries is just put at that 19-20 rupees odd level. There's literally no move being witnessed over there. So it's really not responsible for the dip that we're seeing in the Nifty and the SENSEX. 2% of gains. And yes, remember that the Qualcomm deal now is something that is taking this one higher. Qualcomm, a reputed name. Of course, it's picked up just about a 700 crore rupee worth of stake. 13th check-in for Jio, and yet another interesting name that is making its way into the counter, into the Jio investment stratosphere. Avenue Supermarts, or more commonly known as D-Mart, is something that is as well in focus. The lockdown blues, of course, have hurt the company. There's been a massive dip on the EBITDA and the and the profit after tax front as well. Revenue, meantime, did decline 33% owing to the lockdown in April, and of course the hit to the store-based revenue through the quarter. EBITDA as well plunged a massive 81%. A stock that I'd like to flag off is, meantime, a PSU company called ITI. We don't talk about it very often, but this is one stock that has been hitting the upper circuit for the last couple of sessions. There's been a lot of buzz around this stock, unconfirmed news as well, doing the rounds, which hopefully we should hear of something in the fairly near future. But yeah, for now, this is a stock worth flagging off. It had been hitting upper circuits for the last couple of trading sessions. And yeah, now, it's looking pretty strong today as well in trade. Biocon did see a very, very smart rally in the earlier part of the day. The company received the DCGI approval to market it all is the Alzumab injection. It has been approved for emergency use in India for the treatment of CRS in moderate to severe COVID patients. It had conducted clinical trials as well, by the way, on 20 COVID-19 patients. Now, what the impact could be? Well, the per patient treatment cost is estimated to be at $500 or a retail price of 8,000 rupees per vial. The production, of course, is currently low because it was a small volume, but this is a drug that could treat roughly 1 lakh patients over the next several months, assuming a 30 to 35% market share. And then we have a Sadbhav Engineering that is as well locked in upper circuit. We had the fourth quarter numbers, but apart from that, we also did have a very interesting, brokerage note that was relieved that was revealed, on Sadbhav Engineering, and that as well is something that is keeping the stock on our radar. CLSA has maintained a buy with a target at 120 rupees. They believe the deleveraging is done in the counter, and now the focus is on growth. The debt to equity is at a decade low, and tough times as well are nearing an end. Not to mention, of course, the government as well wants to kickstart the next capex cycle. So all of this is something that will bode well for a Sadbhav Engineering. Look at it, at 51 rupees, it's already locked in upper circuit.